Everyone expected another Shohei Ohtani masterpiece. He had crushed home runs in back-to-back games. Dodger Stadium was packed with fans celebrating the release of his newest bobblehead. The energy was electric, and it felt like the perfect stage for another unforgettable night. But instead of another home run, the entire stadium froze after one terrifying moment that had Dodgers fans fearing the worst. A single pitch changed everything. The Dodgers would eventually survive with a dramatic 4-3 victory over the Rockies, but the final score wasn't what everyone was talking about. It was the frightening scene involving baseball's biggest superstar that completely stole the spotlight. From Ohtani's very first trip to the plate, it was obvious Colorado had built its entire game plan around him. The Rockies weren't interested in giving him anything comfortable to hit. They attacked him with pure velocity, challenging him with fastballs designed to rush his timing and prevent him from driving the baseball. His first at-bat ended with a harmless fly ball to right field. His next appearance wasn't much better. Starter Gabriel Hughes kept pounding the zone with high heat, and Ohtani swung through strike three. It looked like Colorado's strategy was working. Then came the pitch nobody could ignore. During the at-bat, Hughes fired a low fastball that came screaming toward Ohtani's legs. In a split second, Ohtani had to abandon his swing and desperately move out of the way. He avoided direct contact. But his emergency reaction caused him to lose balance completely. He crashed to the ground. Instantly, Dodger Stadium fell silent. For most hitters, a pitch near the legs is scary enough. For Shohei Ohtani, it's even more dangerous. His lower body isn't just important for hitting. It's the foundation of everything he does. Every explosive swing, every stolen base, every sprint. Even the mechanics that allow him to dominate as a pitcher depend heavily on the strength and stability of his legs. One serious injury could affect far more than a single game. That's exactly why panic spread so quickly inside the Dodgers dugout. Players immediately jumped to their feet. Coaches rushed toward the field. Nobody wanted to imagine what might have happened if the pitch had connected cleanly with Ohtani's shin or knee. The concern quickly turned into anger. Several Dodgers players, including Freddie Freeman, Andy Pages, and Yoshinobu Yamamoto, reacted immediately as emotions boiled over. The dugout emptied. Players stared toward the mound. Words were exchanged. The Rockies answered back. Within seconds, both teams were standing face-to-face in one of the most tense moments of the night. The umpires quickly stepped between the two sides before things escalated into a full-blown fight. It was one of those moments where everyone knew the situation could explode with just one more step. Meanwhile, the Dodgers medical staff hurried onto the field. Their attention wasn't focused on the argument. It was entirely on Ohtani. They examined his left shin, checked whether he could put weight on the leg, and carefully watched his balance as he slowly got back to his feet. Every movement mattered. Every step was being watched by thousands inside the stadium and millions watching from home. Fortunately, Ohtani stayed in the game. But the image of him kneeling in obvious pain instantly became one of the biggest talking points of the night. Then came the debate. Was it simply a pitch that got away? Or was there something more behind it? Pitchers lose command all the time. Baseball is unpredictable. But when a fastball heads directly toward the legs of the sport's biggest superstar during a tense game, people naturally begin asking questions. Analysts quickly broke down the replay from every possible angle. Fans flooded social media with opinions. Many Dodgers supporters called it reckless and completely unacceptable. Others argued that Major League Baseball should carefully examine the entire situation before making any conclusions. The count. The pitch location. Gabriel Hughes' reaction afterward. The previous history between the teams. Everything suddenly became part of the conversation. There was no immediate proof of intentional wrongdoing. But there was one thing almost everyone agreed on. The pitch was dangerous. and it could have changed the Dodgers' entire season. Ironically, while everyone focused on the controversy surrounding Ohtani, another Japanese star quietly delivered one of his most mature performances of the year. Roki Sasaki looked dominant from his very first pitch. The rookie needed only 6 pitches to retire the Rockies in order during the opening inning. It couldn't have been a better start. Even better, the Dodgers' offense immediately gave him breathing room. 3 runs crossed the plate in the bottom of the first. Everything seemed under control. Then baseball reminded everyone how quickly momentum can disappear. Colorado answered immediately. Kyle Carrows launched a solo home run. Alejandro Montero followed with another. Just like that, the lead was shrinking. The pressure kept building. In the 3rd inning, Mickey Moniak delivered a sacrifice fly that erased the Dodgers' early advantage. Suddenly the game was tied. Everything Sasaki had worked for in the opening inning had vanished. This was the moment that revealed his growth. Many young pitchers begin overthrowing when momentum shifts against them. They chase strikeouts. They lose command. They panic. Sasaki did none of that. Instead, he trusted his pitches. He attacked the strike zone. He focused on weak contact instead of highlight reel strikeouts. That patience paid off during the biggest challenge of his outing. The 4th inning became the turning point. Colorado placed runners on 2nd and 3rd with nobody out. It was a nightmare scenario. One hit could completely flip the game. The Dodgers desperately needed their young starter to respond. And he did. Calmly. Pitch by pitch. Out by out. Without showing panic, Sasaki escaped the inning without allowing another run. It was arguably the biggest sequence of his night. From there, everything changed. Confidence returned. Rhythm returned. Control returned. He retired the next 9 Rockies hitters in order and completely shut the door on Colorado's offense. By the time his evening ended, Sasaki had completed 6 strong innings. He allowed 4 hits, 3 earned runs, walked 2, struck out 7, and threw only 78 pitches. It was his 3rd quality start of the season. Another major step forward.